Hey y'all, it's your girl Cartier, and today we're gonna be jumping into that Mello Buckzz mass shooting. It happened at her album release party, so we're gonna be getting into that today. A lot of people don't know who she is, but she's pretty famous. She's a rapper from Chicago. She does the drill rap, and she's done songs with some pretty famous people. Everybody already know what drill rap is about. They always be talking about some crazy shit. But on July 3rd, she was going to do her album release, and this was supposed to be a really big night for her. She even had uploaded some videos that people took while inside the party. And, everybody just appeared to be having a real good time. But little do the people inside the party know that Mello had some beef going on. And apparently, this stemmed from her beef that she inserted herself in. And then, once you in the beef, you already know how that pretty much goes down. And this is the result of the beef. But my whole deal is that we all know that a pack of girls was not in that car that did this drive by. So we have three coward men in this SUV and pulling up, and they shot almost like all 18, 19 people. Most of those were women. We know the two men that passed away, but besides those two men, most of the other victims were women. So here we got three grown ass men cowards that just literally are going to pull up and target a crowd full of women. Like, nobody can tell me that when they pulled up right before that, they saw it was nothing but girls out there. They didn't care. I really hope the FBI is getting involved in trying to pick these motherfuckers up. So the result of this beef is 4 people dead and another 14 injured. And some of them have some pretty serious injuries. And another reason we know that Mello was the target because four of the 4 people that was ended up dying, they are close to her. One was her boyfriend, her best friend, another friend, and her brother. They didn't say if the brother was like a pretend brother or what, but clearly she was the target. I feel like the people who are living in Chicago, like, they need to get the hell out of Chicago. Or if you are living there, why are you still even going outside? That don't even make no sense. And nobody want to hear, the outside world don't want to hear that y'all just want to have fun, because y'all know how that shit go down in your city. So why y'all still showing up to these rappers events, especially these drill rappers events, friend or not? I don't understand why y'all still showing up to these events and expecting nothing to pop off. I just don't understand why people are even still living there in Chicago. Like, even the people who aren't gang affiliated, that gang shit is trickling over into those neighborhoods as well. Motherfuckers that don't got shit to do with that gang shit is getting popped. So I really want to know why, especially the women, why are y'all still staying there? Y'all really want to raise y'all's kids in this fucked up city like this? It's sad that the people who passed away, they passed. This is just a message for all the young people out there who live in life. Like, if you need to live life besides hanging out with these gangbangers. If they got some sort of gang affiliation, it's best you just get rid of their ass, because at the end of the day, their beef that they got out in these streets might affect your life, and it might affect it to the point that you end up dying over some shit that you don't got really nothing to do with. But then you kind of do got some shit to do with it because you was hanging out with somebody who had beef. So I mean, decisions in life is really, really critical. They seem to be really important nowadays because it can really mean life or death depending on what you choose. And people aren't trying to address the elephant in the room. Some are. I mean, Mello Buck said in her interview that she was gang affiliated and that she couldn't stay her ass about the streets.
Bad shit. The only struggle for me was the streets, like, you know what I'm saying, and staying the fuck out of them. Like, that was the only thing for me. I was addicted to the streets. Like, I was stuck to the streets. I always wanted to go outside. I always wanted to hang around my brothers. I always wanted to hang around.
She's from the same hood and area that G Herbo is from. I mean, nobody's saying that the lady can't feel bad, because of course someone you love, someone, of course you're going to be feeling those emotions and stuff. Ain't nobody saying that. It's just the fact that this is the lifestyle that you're promoting. She did release a statement. It says, "Prayers up for all my sisters. God, please wrap your arms around every last one of them. We need you. I need you. Not gonna lie, I feel like everything's just weighing down on me. All I can do is talk to God and pray." And you must not have lost nobody before for you to say that you wouldn't wish this type of pain on nobody, but yet you're releasing music out here. That's all the music is talking about. Putting people's heads on pillows, getting a pastor out there, all that stuff is what you're hollering in your music. And then when this happened, you're like, you wouldn't wish it on your worst enemy. Well, what's this music about? And then on top of that, there's a lot of teenagers and minors that are listening to this Poison and shit. And in the music, it sounds like it's not that bad. Like you don't really talk about the pain and the stuff that you're kind of going through now, losing actually someone that's real close to you. Like her boyfriend's mom said that she was only dating him for 3 weeks, but they had known each other, I guess, longer. So I'm gonna use her best friend as an example. Your best friend was somebody that that was your go-to person, and then your brother. And this is what you're promoting your music as if life is peaches and like this shit is a game, and not knowing that you're influencing the youth to go out and do the same thing, has the same type of attitude as you about life, which is your attitude about life is that you don't give a damn and like you wish somebody would come and check you. And there's plenty of people out there that will take it there with you and go push that envelope. But I do think that all three people involved in that shooting that was out doing that are some straight cowards to do that to women. I don't care what beef she inserted herself into. I feel like those people are straight cowards to pull some shit like this on a woman. And then on top of that, the other person that was in the beef, they didn't even get that person. You're getting people that's close to Mello, but the person you was really beefing with, you didn't even do nothing to like that. I just feel like for a man to go out there and do this to some women, like that is really heartless and they should be ashamed of themselves. Their parents and the family that raised them should really, really be ashamed of themselves. Y'all let me know if how y'all feel about living in Chicago. Like, are y'all gonna get out? Like, when is enough is enough? Whose child has to die from gun violence before you guys hang that shit up and say, you know what? I'm moving up out of here. Like, does it really gotta take your kid dying for you to get the fuck on? Like, I don't understand. I'd be living in New Mexico or Arizona or some fucking place I really don't want to be before I live out in Chicago. And yeah, besides the gang violence, they have a lot of lovely black culture, but damn that, I'm not about to be trying to chase this black culture and then end up getting shot and killed over some bullshit that I'm not even involved in. The four victims, one was her 23-year-old boyfriend. His name was Devontae Williamson. Avion's King, 27, and
Taylor Walker,
Andrew
26.
Henry, since the 25. Shooting, Mello has closed down her page as far as her Instagram. I mean, clearly everything was so shocking because, she had posted her Instagram stories before and it just seems like her and her boyfriend were just having a normal day and they seemed very happy to be with each other. It's honestly sad that this street shit had to spill over into this relationship and, now she's mourning the loss of her boyfriend and her best friend. Y'all drop a comment and say some prayers for the families involved. Peace out.